Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time for us to have a bit of a discussion today, and the discussion is going to be centered around one thing. The way that Genshin Impact has been reducing in quality as the runtime of the game has gone on. Because one thing is for certain about Genshin Impact, it's that a lot of the community seems to have some kind of bipolar thing going on where they'll get really, really bad updates in the game, and then the devs will go ahead and release like one trailer, and then all the sins of this company when it comes to the product that they're actually putting in the game will become forgiven. Because all I need to do is just take a look at a couple of cutscenes, take a look at what's actually in the game, and when there's shit like
Don't
this,
let a single one of them get away!
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? And so, Mr. Arukika has gone ahead and actually compiled a list of all the different moments from Genshin Impact in its earlier days, some of the 1.x, maybe the 2.x updates, to highlight when the game was actually good. Because I think rose-tinted goggles, rose-tinted glasses aren't actually the right terminology to use for a lot of the stuff at Genshin Impact. It was actually better back then than it is now. So let's take a look at the proof. So the first thing over here is about lip syncing. Let's check it out.
ただ、タイミングがあまり良くないわ。風魔竜が目覚めてからずっとこのモンド周辺をうろついているの。
This actually looks quite high quality. I'm going to be honest, it's matching perfectly. And what I'm wondering is it the same for every single language?
ここ一帯に大きな混乱をもたらしているわ。
風魔竜がモンドに攻めてきたことで、逆に災いを集結させるきっかけを与えてくれた。
おお、いい動きするじゃないか。まさか有能な戦士だったとはな。
Was this when the game was actually hand animating all of the lip syncing? Was 2020 back when Genshin Impact was actually doing the hand animation for all this stuff? And then they started just going into like AI? I feel like I have to see what it looks like nowadays to make the final sort of judgment on that one.
詳しいことは執務室で話そう。
私、ジン・グンヒルドが執り行う。
今は他にやらなければならないことがある。私の心の中の英雄となりました。
我々のために命を賭してく。
So shit. Wait, are there some people where it's like literally not even...
私、ジン・グンヒルドが執り行う。
Have they only started doing it for one language now? Or is it like AI? They're only doing it in AI for one language and then...
今は他にやらなければならないことが
Wait, the audio is just playing and her mouth is actually not moving.
ある。私の心の中の英雄となりました。
I think it's for the VA strikes. No, this ain't no VA strike. This is the VA's there. It's just the animators are on strike. What do you mean? This ain't a VA strike. This is an animator strike. What are we waffling about here?
我々のために命を賭してくれたこと。
二人と並べられるほど私そんなにすごくないよ。
This is so lazy. I'm sorry, bro. This is so fucking lazy. It's disgusting. I don't know how your company makes billions of dollars a year, and you have culled your development teams this much to the point where you can't even animate the lip syncing for your dubs. Is this serious? The thing is that with the ENVA strikes, shouldn't it be easier because you have like one less language to do? It should be easier to do this hypothetically if the VAs were on strike for the entire time.
その後、後ろから来たガンが役目を引き継ぐのよ。
That's pathetic. That's pathetic. Okay, now they've got some of the boss battles. And I guess the quality of like the early storytelling. Let's check this one out.
想像してみて。この風を集中させるには、雲を突き破るようにね。
Definitely a pretty interesting way to approach the story.
自分の安全を考えてみて。
And this is from the Skirk story quest, where you run to the objective for 10 seconds, and then you get an asthma attack. So you gotta go take a break for another... another 10 before you can start running again. at least like put like some of the golden leaf things from like Sumeru, or like surely there's like a pickup the traveler could have gotten to like run faster, or like anything, right? Now they're getting into cutscenes and dialogues. Yeah, they're not doing this anymore. Yeah, they're not doing this. This costs too much money. Yeah, the Genshin Impact team cannot afford to use anything except their Unity system for displaying dialogue. Yeah, a pre-rendered cutscene. No,
Please, spare the children.
we're gonna do this instead. Yeah, in the big 2025, fuck pre-rendering a cutscene. We're just gonna use the in-game engine. We're just gonna use the in-game engine, guys.
They're coming!
Yeah, everyone's gonna look like unborn children. And I'm not talking about like the in-development unborn children. I'm talking about like the individual cells. That's what they wanted to do over here because they were literally too lazy or didn't have the budget, didn't have the effort for one of their most hyped characters ever, who's been teased since version 1.x of the game, Skirk. They were too lazy and didn't have enough budget to render any sort of decent animation for this. Brother.
Eliminate the threat. Take him down.
Don't be scared.
Let's see how it looked like back then.
焦る必要はないわ。私も協力するから。
代理団長様。
I see why people liked Genshin Impact back in the day. I'm beginning to see it now. There are a lot of reasons to. They got the hand-animated stuff, they have the nice pre-rendered cutscenes, they have like the nice lighting and all of that, and then now that they've hooked the players, now that the players have already sunk hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into the game, and they feel too invested to quit, now these developers are just going ahead.
This way!
We'll never make it! Fire. There's fire everywhere. What happened?
And they're just phoning it in. They were too lazy to make a child model for Skirk. All they have is our 2D artwork of it. It was too much work to code a model for her in the game, and so they made this fucking abomination instead to represent her. Yep. I mean, all you have to do is go back to the Chikona story quest, right? Where they had the child model of Chikona ready to go. And, like, the child storytelling of that. Hey, fuck it. Hey, I guess Wuthering Waves should just do this next. Get a fucking cone, get a circle, and just mash them together. Hey, there's your kid. Hey, billion-dollar company, by the way. There's your kid model. And for the adults, for the adult models, hey, whatever. Hey, whatever. I think they put more effort into the kid model than the adult model, frankly. How far has this game fucking fallen, bro? How far has this game fallen?
連れてきたぞ。騎士団は
Why is the fight scene of Diluc against a Hilichurl mage or an Abyss mage, why is it better than the one of Dainsleif against the Abyss Lector? Wait a second, bro. I need to see that again. I need to see this one more time. I'm sorry, bro. So this is what we get in 5.7 for Dainsleif, a character who's been hyped since the release of the game. Literally, like, he's been there for every single version. That's his fight scene. And Diluc, the standard character that nobody cares about, got... 1.0 was literally better. Genshin 1.0 is literally a higher quality product than 5.7. It's gone down this much. It's gone down this much. The game has made billions of dollars, makes hundreds of millions a year, and they just They're phoning it in. There is no effort at all put into this shit. And the camera angles in this fight are so bad, you don't even know what's going on. Boy, wow.
問題ない。おかげでお前も巻き込めたんだ。こっからもっと面
Are they
白
gonna
く
show
な
the
る。
after here? They didn't even show the worst one.
もともと勝てるとは思ってない。もともと勝てるとは思ってなかった。
Well, guys, think about it this way. It could be worse. Guys, I guess it's a competition over here. Which one's worse? Is the Fate collab worse, or is Genshin Impact worse? Because I still have this thing to show you guys, right? We covered this in one of our prior videos. I think I know the exact part in the story that this takes place. I know the exact part that I'm looking for over here. Here we go. Here we go. So, we just saw what happened in Genshin, right? We saw the animation of the running and then the slash. Which one's worse here? We got the Fate collab, and we have complete silence. A 2D PNG. It's a 2D PNG and a caked up boss. A caked up boss and a 2D PNG. And then this is the fight scene. Check this out here. Check this out. Check this out. Wow. Fight's over. Which one was worse? This one? This one? Or I don't know. I don't know. It's like they're all bad in their own unique ways. They're all legitimately so bad in their own unique ways. It's like a competition for who's not last place here. Because they're all in the running. Brother.
だけど、まさかここまでの大差だなんてな。
100度だって殺して
Oh, here we go. Absolute banger. I don't know. I don't know which one's worse, bro. They're all so bad. They're all so bad. It's like I'm being asked, hey, pick your poison. Do you want to get kicked in the nuts? Or do you want, like, your arm to get fucking broken? Like, which one would you like more? It's like, I would prefer neither. I prefer neither. So, I mean, I love this compilation over here. I think one thing that it's done is it's easily broken down what the issues are in the present day state of the Hoyoverse games. And I think the fact that I'm easily able to find so many different examples across the entire repository of Hoyoverse games, I mean, it speaks volumes, right? The quality across all of these different products has been going down immensely. These developers are currently like nickel and diming their budget teams, their development teams. They're trying to get away with doing as little as possible and offsetting that by just showing you cool stuff like, oh, sorry for showing the worst game, or what? I don't even know. I don't know which one's worse, actually, to be honest. They're just trying to distract you by putting out shit like this instead of actual meaningful product. Instead of an actually good game, they'll just throw you bullshit teasers like this when you know what's going to be in-game will somehow find a way to be worse than what it was last year. And that's why I keep saying these trailers are overrated. What's the point of making a trailer for a bad product? A good trailer for a bad product. That's not going to make the bad product somewhat good. And it's literally, demonstrably, with evidence and proof, Honkai Star Rail, ZZZ, and Genshin Impact, with Genshin Impact being the focus here, they're games that have literally gotten worse every single version. And that's why I consistently say Natlan and version 5.x, they've been the worst in Genshin Impact history. And the devs themselves are proving why every single update. So with that, let me know what you all think, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.